What's going on, everybody? This is David here from Blueker's Videos and Collectibles. And today's video I'm very excited to do for you guys because this has been a long time in making, and it is the Series 1 of the 1988 Robocop and the Ultra Police toy line made by Kenner. And I've been wanting to do this for a while because I was missing a few pieces that I needed for this set. And I finally obtained them all except for one piece, but that's okay. I couldn't wait any longer, and I'm trying to make a deal on trying to find that one missing piece that I have, and I will explain later when we get to that particular character. But anyways, yeah, I have obtained this lot a few months ago, and I got a really sweet deal on it, and I was really surprised I was able to get it for the amount that I did. And pretty much all the accessories were there, and I had a couple of doubles, and eventually I traded those away and for other stuff. But anyways, so I was able to finally get all the pieces that I need, like I said, except for one. So without further ado, for those who don't know, some people think that this toy line is based off the movie Robocop, but it's not. It is based off the animated series. And they just labeled the toy line Robocop and the Ultra Police. And the animated has 12 episodes, and it was 30 minutes an episode. It didn't last very long, but it was a continuation of the original film. So in the description, I will leave a link below for the the whole 12 episodes on there, and that way y'all can check it out if y'all want to. And I personally really enjoy it. I think it's really good for the most part, and it was made for kids, so it's a little watered down. So if you're into that, that's fine. If not, then probably wouldn't be a cartoon for you. But I'm just really excited to finally have this toy line in my hands, because these things can be really expensive and can cost a lot of money, especially mint on card, sometimes loose, and a lot of times they're not complete, so it can be a real pain in the butt. But like I said, fortunately I was able to get a good deal on this whole set right here in front of you, and I'm really excited to finally complete all the pieces that I needed. It took some time, kind of put it off for a little bit, but I finally was able to get what I needed. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go one by one, so that way y'all can get a look at what these characters are and stuff. So let's go ahead and start with the main character. It's Robocop himself, and I really enjoy this sculpt right here. And Robocop comes with two accessories. This helmet and his gun, and we'll take a look at this gun real quick. And I love these weapons because these, in my opinion, are probably some of the best accessories out there, especially for vintage toys, because they're not just one plain bland piece of plastic like you would see in other accessories, but as far as details go, these are all sculpted in and everything, and you could just tell how incredible it is. Really love it. Looks like I might have to get me another gun because this looks like it's been chewed off or something. but yeah, here's his helmet. Nice silver paint job with a little red visor right there. And here is Robocop himself. Now keep in mind, these are a little beat up and stuff, so these are used. And when I got this lot, this thing was so dirty. I mean, all of them were, so I had to take the time one by one to clean them, because it got they were sticky and grimy and stuff. So I just used warm soapy water and a gentle a dollar brush from the Dollar Tree, and I just gently washed them off and things like that. So but yeah, this detail of the legs, and the arms, chest plate, is all sculpted in and everything. Really nice. And here's the back of it, to where has cap firing. I think these are the only figures of any toy line that has cap firing action. And here's a cap that I have extra. And speaking of caps, here is all of them. They're all complete. So I have these things are actually legit 100% complete. So wanted to show that to you guys. But anyways, at the end of the video, I'll demonstrate, the caps and stuff and see if they work. So you gotta remember, these are old, so they might be expired. So, but anyways, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, there we go. But I love this figure. This figure is probably the best one that I have in my collection. I do have the NECA version of the movie, but it's NECA. But when it comes to vintage toys, just nothing beats a classic Kenner. But anyways, but the cool thing about these weapons is they slide in. You see that little slot right there? And it easily slides in right there. So, wham. Very cool. So let's go ahead and move on to the next person. Next person up we have is Officer Ann Lewis, and for those who know, this is the partner of Robocop, and she comes with 2 accessories, and she comes with a crowbar, crossbow. I don't ever recall her seeing one in the cartoon. She might have used one, but if she did, it might have been very brief. And here's her little medieval helmet right here, medieval times. A little gap right there. It doesn't fit all the way on her helmet, and we'll demonstrate that here in a minute. But here is Ann Lewis. And the thing about some of these characters, you gotta be careful when you hunt for these, because this metallic flake can be a pain in the butt, and they flake off over time. And luckily, the ones that I got, they're pretty decent shape, and some of them I have to replace later on. I already did replace a few, but we'll get into that later on. But yeah, these can really flake off. And when I was cleaning her, I was so scared that I was afraid that I was gonna flake this whole thing off. But luckily I didn't. But her character, I found annoying because it always like in love with Robocop and everything. And it's just like anytime he gets beat up or hurt or something, she'd be like, "Oh, Murphy, no, Murphy," and I just cringe every time she did that. So, but yeah, it's got this little purple outfit. Legs all detailed. A little holster right there, pockets. And here's the police right here, and there's the peg right there. Here's more detailed, sculpted in pockets and everything like that. So very cool. And she's got little earrings, short hair, and so here's her helmet. So as you can see, this is the helmet that fits on her. But as you see, it doesn't go all the way down, so just enough to hit her nose, but you can't see her eyes, but you just see her eyebrows. So that's the only knock I have at this thing. And here's a crossbow. Here's, slides in right there. So, yeah. Officer Ann Lewis. And let's go ahead and move on to the next person. Next up, we have Birdman Barnes, and as you can tell right here, like I said, you gotta be careful with this. And this is how it came, and you can really flake off from this. So I'm in the process of looking for another loose figure, so I can replace him. So, and here's his weapon. It comes with a grappling hook and a gun right here, and yeah, he's the pilot of the crew, and these Ultra Police guys, spoiler alert, that if you haven't seen it, my apologies, but they don't really show up till like the last episode. So I just kind of figured that, the Ultra Police, they would have to, be out throughout the whole thing. So, Now I see why they call it the animated series, because if it was the Ultra Police, they would probably be there from the get-go. But anyways, yeah, Birdman Barnes, bright orange jumpsuit with the metallic chest plate and everything. Nice little detail in the face sculpt and everything like that. And whoa, come on, gotta get focused here. There you go. So there he is with his beard, his lips. I guess he's got his mouth open, like a little smidge right there in the eyes. Should have just finished painting that for his visor. That would have been. That's about the only knock on that. But other than that, great stuff. Like that. So yeah, Birdman Barnes. Next up was we got Wheels Wilson, and this isn't the original one that came in a lot. The original one, all his stuff right here was all like, you see how it's all silver right there? Well, all that, like half of it, and all the way down to his crotch area and stuff. Part of his leg was all just missing, just paint, but it was bad. But fortunately, I was able to find one with a real decent price, and complete with caps, and so I was able to replace him with this one, so it was a whole lot better looking. And here's his weapons. It comes with a bazooka. Look at the detail. Sculpted in and everything. It's not just one piece of plastic that's bland. There's all kinds of detail that goes into this thing. They just don't do that anymore. And also he comes with these ultra handcuffs. Very nice detail right there. And here he is. He's kind of funny looking. Got a funny looking shape. But yeah, here's the holster, the gun, the holster and everything that's sculpted in. Wish that could come out. Police right here. Peg holes right there. And the helmet does not come off, unfortunately. So, but in the show, he wears this a lot. I mean, it never comes off. So he's like the motorcyclist of the group. And very nice detail and everything. So this pegs in right here, and this goes right here. So Wheels Wilson. Next up we have Ace Jackson, and he comes with a shoulder cannon, and also the Ultra Baton or Ultra Stick is the only one that's missing out of the accessories of all of these. He's the only one. It's the only one that I need to fully complete him. And I'm working on a deal for one. Hopefully, be able to come through. And anyways, but yeah, here's his shoulder cannon, and it's really big. So, like I said, look at this, nicely detailed. Sculpted in. Let's go the extra mile just to even make the accessories. Even though it's just one color, I do wish that they would add some more paint to it, like different paint. But at least we got some sculpted in details, so that's what counts to me, I guess. So here's one of the better looking figures because, metallic. And you can tell it's flaking a little bit, but not too shabby. But real stiff. Most of these are pretty stiff, which is good, but not too stiff. So, and here's the sculpted in pistol. I wish that could come out, but it doesn't. So, there's this face sculpt right here. So I got that porn stash going right there. Got this goggle, there's glasses, and got this headphones, earpieces, or whatever. So, yeah, I got this camo outfit. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. And it's got all detailed right there. The police boots, and just great stuff. I love it. I love it. And this thing could be a pain in the butt to put in his arm. Yeah. See, I'm wasting too much time trying to put this thing on. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, there we go. Shoulder cannon is in full effect. Alright, let's move on to the next character. Alright, on to the Vandals. Now, this is the leader of the Vandals, Headhunter, and I think this is my favorite one out of all of them. So, but he comes with 2 accessories as well as all of them do. They all come with 2 accessories. And he comes with the ultra rifle and a ultra stick, or no, not ultra stick, but I forgot what this thing was called. But anyways, these would be later used in the Terminator 2 line, and the exploding T-1000 would have these 2. It would be in gray, and then they would later release it as part of the Terminator 2 3D toy line, and it would be in black. You know, it also came with the exploding T-1000 as well. So this is the first time you would see it here, and then it will later be used for the T2 line. So great stuff. Love it. Detail. Look, see, even the crowbar, ultra crowbar or whatever, crowbar, electric crowbar. Even get some love. So here is Headhunter. Like I said, he is the leader of the Vandals. So that face only a mother can love. There's the tattoo. That's their logo, Vandals. Nice little outfit. Got the gun in the holster, sculpted in, and red pants. The peg hole right there. Little shoes. Gold wristbands and everything. So really cool. So that peg back in there, and see, you can tell right there has the little the handle where it just fits for a hand, where the gun would fit in his hand. So, yep, that's Headhunter. Let's move on to the next guy. Next up, we have Nitro, and he comes with his Ultra Claw and his Dynamo Bomb thing. And this is a very unique accessory, in my opinion, the Ultra Claw, where you just, I guess, be grabbing stuff. You know, it's purple, and it's great detail. Look at that. Like I said, you know, if they added a little paint job to it a little bit, like a little different touch-up job with different paint color, that'd be great. But you know, overall, I'm just happy about these accessories. Look at that. Look at all that detail and everything. You just don't get that stuff anymore. See, all that right there. Hoses and everything. And now we have the bomb, the Dynamo Bomb. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, it's great stuff. So here we have Nitro in person. Ugh, what an ugly looking guy. But got some pearly whites, squinty eyes, you know, ponytail. Got that hot dog going back there. And yeah, vest. Got the Vandals tattoo on his right arm. Got yellow pants with black stripes on it. Boots. And there's just a little peg hole right there. Wristbands. And that's where, you know, like I said, where the hands go for the guns. Just slides right on in. That's so awesome. So let's go ahead and put his accessories back in on them. And yeah, there you go. There's Nitro. Next up, we have Chainsaw. And as you can tell by the name, you know, he does got a unique chainsaw with him. And let's go with accessories. And just love this thing. Look at the great detail that it takes you into. Oops. Oh, man, why does it keep fading in and out like that? Yeah, there we go. So anyways, but yeah, look at all that sculpted in detail. Chainsaw. That would have been cool if we could just like move this thing. That'd be sweet. And the bottom of it, the sides of it. I mean, just all beautiful sculpt. You know, just for a little piece of weapon like this, it's really great, awesome stuff. Here's this little gun that it comes with. Look at that. Look at all that sculpted detail in the gun. It's very nice. Very nice. And here's Chainsaw himself. And, yeah, he looks even uglier than the other guy. This white hair, the purple bandana, got that mean mugging face. Got the black vest with the yellow shirt with the Vandals logo on it. And you can tell he's got the chains wrapped around his shoulder and his biceps. And also with the, got his little wristband right there. Got his black pants, his peg hole right there. Got the chains coming down here. And here all you got is the holster, you know, for his gun. So, put those back there. Let's go ahead and get his chainsaw and put it back in his hand. See how easy and nice and snug that is. Great stuff, man. Just so impressed by this line. So, but yeah, this is Chainsaw. Let's go ahead and move on to the next guy. Up next, we have Dr. McNamara, and he's the guy that took over for Dick Jones. And he's the next big guy that's trying to get that big contract. And he's responsible for hiring the Vandals and to try to take out Robocop and such. And the Vandals in the series aren't as colorful as they are in the toy line. They're just kind of bland, but you could tell who's who from the show and in the toy lines and stuff. So it's not that hard to figure out. But anyways, but yeah, this is Dr. McNamara. He's like I said, he's the main villain in the show, and he's always out to try to get Robocop and such. And here's his Uzi or gun, or whatever, and just a great detail and everything. Just love this stuff. It's always nice to get accessories that have incredible detail. And yeah, I know I've been repeating myself over and over again, but I'm just impressed by it, you know, because I never really did look at these until now as I'm doing this video. So I'm just like really impressed by it. Sorry. And he also comes with a little gadget here, like a walkie-talkie or a little control that controls your boy Ed 260 right here. So that's what I think that is, which is a smart move because he's the one that created Ed 260 to replace Ed 209. So they're more far advanced than Ed 209. So here's McNamara himself in the cartoon. He doesn't look like this. He's like an older guy, and he's not as young looking. And here's these arms, metal arms, and I wonder if they got the idea for Jax from this, you know. Just a thought, you know. Jax in Mortal Kombat 2. But anyways, but yeah, the details are very nice. You can tell each dot has been dotted in by itself. Sculpt it there in the arm, the shoulder blade. You know, very nice detail. The head right there, the hair sculpt, you know. It's very, very clean, in my opinion. Come on, focus on the head. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nope. I hate when it does that. They're doing so well. But anyways, but yeah, look at the detail in the hair, the eyes, the glasses. So I'm guessing the sunglasses are inserted in his eyes or face. Look at the detail in his face, you know, the eyebrows, not the eyebrows, but the eye, lips, the booty chin right there. You know, good stuff. And you know, they added all the wrinkles in the pants, the boots. Here they even added the knife, which you could take out. But yeah, very, very great detail on this figure. So let's go ahead and put his accessories back on him, and put this thing back in his hand. Piece of cake. Look, see how easy that was. So yeah, this is probably one of my favorite Vandal figures. But anyways, let's go on and move to the last piece. And last but not least, we got the Ed 260. This is like the centerpiece of Series 2, I think. And I think it's very, very great toy. I mean, even though it came out in '88, it's still got some articulations, like 3 points of articulation, and go side to side. Legs can move up and down. And still got its stickers on there. You know, I'm surprised that it hadn't flaked, well, except for that piece right there. But yeah, just was able to still have some stickers. If I can get some new ones or replace them, I would. Most definitely would do that. But yeah, this is probably like my favorite centerpiece of this Series 1, because it's bulky, and it's like it's lightweight. It's not heavy, but it just, the amount of detail they went into this thing is really nice. You know, especially at the bottom. You know, they could have just made this flat surface, but you know, they didn't. They added all the little ridges, you know, and everything. And too bad this thing can't move up and down, you know. So, but anyways, I mean, I like it, you know. So I don't have a problem with it. So. But these don't rotate, they don't move up and down or anything. It's just one solid piece right here. So, I mean, like I said, the detail on this thing is insane. And these go for a high price, like individually, like especially mint in box, and even by itself, you know, it can fetch over $50 or more. You know, it's crazy stuff. So, but anyways, but yeah, that's Ed 260, and next, we're gonna demonstrate these caps. You know, I wanna make sure these so you can see what it does. And I think this is the only figure line that actually has this. But let's go ahead and put this in Robocop and see what it does. All right, we got the caps in here, and let's see how it goes. Woo! Well, it does work, surprisingly. But yeah, that's what it does. I'm surprised it worked as well as it did. But let's go ahead and conclude this video. Well, there you have it. That's my review of Series 1 of the 1988 Robocop and the Ultra Police toy line. And thank y'all for taking the time to watch this. I know this was a little long, a little over 30 minutes. But I just had to get this out there because I just felt like, trying to do some different toy reviews and maybe some series. I do have the complete Series 2 line, and we'll do that at a later date. But if you had any of these toys, or if you are planning to get these, please let me know in the comments below. And check out the animated series. I'll leave that link in the description below too, as well. And if you're new to this channel, please give this channel a sub and like this video, and hit the notification bell so that y'all can receive every single video that I put up. And again, I just thank y'all for taking the time to watch this video and this review. Like I said, it's trying to do something different to add a little something variety to my channel. And anyways, that's about it. So I guess I'll catch y'all later.